What's up, guys? Welcome to your morning update. Before we begin, I see there's 214 people in here and we have 81 likes. Go underneath the video right here, smash that like button. I'm going to smash my own. And if you are on mobile, exit the live chat, hit the thumbs up, and re-enter the live chat. If you are on YouTube TV or Apple TV, whatever, any of that, go down to the bottom left and it'll say more actions. Tap that. It'll give you the option to hit the like button. So let's get into it. Nothing has changed. Still looking at this big picture. I know a lot of people are thinking that this is a correction and a fifth wave up. I do not see that. The wave count is showing a 5 waves down, I do believe. Remember, it could have been finished here, although I don't think it is. It is a possibility, but I'm more looking for the down to these levels for wave 5, which would be wave A, and then we get a big bull trap up until the end of summer, August, September, maybe even October, to the $45,000 to $55,000 range, and then continue down to much lower lows by the beginning of next year. I know everybody says we need a blow off top, but we called this top back on March 24th before it even happened. We were right in here. I literally drew this line back on March 24th, played out almost perfectly, and I know a lot of other people took credit for it after it happened, but we did call it here first, just so you guys know. If you're new here, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and if you're watching the video after the live, make sure you leave a comment below. But anyways, let's take a look at what's going on. One more thing, if you guys are interested in trading, I do suggest checking out Prime XBT. They are not the type of exchange that trades against you. They do not have an insider desk. It is by far the best exchange, in my opinion. You can trade Bitcoin, crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, all on one exchange. And you can put multiple trades in, longs and shorts at the same time, multiple longs, multiple shorts, whatever. And they don't clump them all together like the scammy exchanges. And I know a lot of people have trouble with their margin. If you go down here, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube page, the Prime XBT trading tutorial. It teaches you how to use their margin, shows you the formula for it. Definitely check it out if you haven't already, and also use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. So what's going on here today? We have plenty more room to the downside on the daily. We'll see what happens. Obviously, the RSI, we can't count this as anything on the daily until daily closes, because the RSI follows the body of the candle, not the wick. So we've been talking about this possibility here, redistribution. It is starting to look a lot like that, and we may see a big dump, just like this one here. We drew the lines on there before, kind of showing you guys what I was thinking. Something like this. And then bam. Now let's take this over to here and see how it looks. Pretty much the same exact thing, guys. It could get very ugly. I know we're looking for a fifth wave down, but there's nothing to say that has to happen. If you look at the Wall Street cheat sheet, we could be right in here in anxiety or even denial and still be, this be it for the bear market and we continue down. That is a possibility, although I do think because of this Elliott wave count, we're going to see something more like this. So anyways, and as you guys know, I've been talking about a possibility of a 10-year cycle has begun instead of the old 4-year cycle. It is definitely something to think about and take into consideration. Not saying this is going to happen, but if you look at it in the log, it doesn't look very impossible at all. So just something to think about. Like I said, I'm actually looking for around the 9,500 range towards the beginning of next year. And again, that's not to say we don't have a big bull trap going up to 45 to 55,000 up until the end of the summer before continuing down. But that is my main count. That's what I believe is happening. We have talked about this over and over again. We'll get into the smaller time frames here in a little bit. We'll also look at that Ethereum chart yesterday where I was telling you guys it was looking very bearish while everybody else was bullish. and it did happen to play out to the bearish side. Also, this big macro here, we've been looking at this 0.382. That is our resistance all the way over here, and it remains to be our resistance currently. We cannot get back above this fib. If we do, within the next week or so, it'll be around the 37.2, 37.3, and if we get support there, then we could be already in the B wave. But we'll keep an eye on it. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel and make sure you tick that notification bell. Also, another thing I like to show you guys is this green line here is the DXY, which is the dollar index overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. If you look at this top trend line, every time the dollar tops, Bitcoin bottoms. The dollar tops, Bitcoin bottoms. If you look at this bottom trend line, every time the dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. Dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. Dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. And a lot of people are expecting a blow off top. Guys, the institutions are in. That's where the wick off comes in, because that's how the institutions play. And I think they've already put in their top with this massive distribution and what seems to possibly be redistribution right here. I know everybody wants it to be accumulation, but it looks like redistribution. And the MACD is turning back over on the daily, so that's another thing to watch for. DXY, you guys know my target's around 93.5, and we are getting a bounce off our 8 EMA on the daily. Still looks very bullish. As you can see, this is hidden bullish divergence showing on the daily for the DXY. Higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. That is hidden bullish divergence. Hidden divergence is strongest when it's a continuation of the trend. Hidden bullish in a bullish trend, pretty damn strong. The Dow Jones has not opened yet, but let's look at the pre-markets. Let me reset here. Looking at the pre-markets, Dow Jones is down 481 points, S&P down 57, NASDAQ down 198. Not looking good. We've been talking about this being a possible crash coming. XRP still looking for the 43-cent range. If that breaks, looking down to the 20-cent. And who knows, after that, it could be the end of XRP. Probably not, but it is definitely a pump and dump shitcoin scam. Anyways, so we're looking at these targets here. We watched the break live last night. If you guys were around, kudos. Thanks for joining in. If not, go back and check the video. I pretty much explained what I seen going on. Told you a close of the 4-hour below this trend line on the RSI for the 4-hour would be continuation to the downside, which we have seen. Let's go into the smaller time frames now. We also have this bullish case, which is looking less and less likely, guys, especially if we break the low of 30,150. Then I would say this is out of the question. But there is, if you are bullish, this is still your only chance, even though I think this will just be another bull trap, but it is bullish if you want to play a bullish side there. So if that happens to play out, which again, I don't believe it will. Let's take a look at what's going on here. I was looking at this morning. I posted it as a bear flag with a target of 31.7. And if you look at the RSI down here, we made higher highs in the RSI on the hourly, lower highs, much lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence, and we are in a downtrend, so it is a continuation of the trend. Now, looking at the bigger picture, that's the small picture, guys, but looking at the bigger picture, we could even go up more and still be making bearish divergence. We could have come all the way back up and retest this breakout. Do I think it's likely? It's possible. Likely, I wouldn't say, but it is possible. We could have 5 waves down here. We'll see what happens, but if you guys have been watching, you know I have a really bearish count also, and that would be if the Elliott wave didn't play out, and we have our targets right here. Let's get this over here. Where the hell is it? Oh, sorry, it's in the 4-hour. Let me get in the 4-hour. So this is the very bearish case scenario. Let me get this over here. I don't mind the smaller targets. These smaller targets here are from the breakdown of this right here. We put those in yesterday. And now these are the targets there, 29.7, 27.7, and 24.6. But the very, very bearish case is looking at it like this. This being wave 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5. Could get us all the way down to the 14.3. What we've also talked about was this just possibly being another ABC here. And what would that look like? Let's bring this over. That would look something like this. Definitely possible. Do I think it's that? Who knows? If we get a bounce here around that 24.6, then yeah, maybe so. But anyways, this is what I'm looking at, guys. And let's go back on into the 1 hour, see what's going on in that smaller time frame by watching the RSI also. If you guys want to learn about RSI divergence, it is kind of difficult because of how it's looked at. But remember, if you go to my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com, there is divergence cheat sheet mouse pads. The link is down below with my other affiliate links down there. There is also a link for Pure VPN. Definitely use a VPN, guys. Even if you're not trading, I would be using a VPN. It's just another layer of security so you don't get hacked. It hides your IP address, and you get a huge discount with my links down below. So definitely check them out. And what's up? Elon will save us. Now, I don't believe in tweets or news. I believe everything is already in the charts, guys. Time to buy right now. Which altcoin, in your opinion? I would not touch an altcoin if you gave me the money or gave me the alt. If you gave me an altcoin right now, I would sell it. It is not alt season, guys. Alt season was the beginning of the year, if you weren't paying attention. So I won't be looking at altcoins for you guys, but if you want to look at altcoins, check out my stream later on, which will be in about 5 or 6 hours. That's when we look at alts. Yesterday we did not, because obviously we had the price action going on. Can you say what you think about head and shoulders on the macro score? Are we forming right shoulder? I don't necessarily go for the head and shoulders theory, guys. That's pretty damn big. That would mean Bitcoin goes down to 0. But it could be a possibility if we are in that 10-year cycle and we have a bear market for a few years and get down to 1,500 or 2,000. Again, not saying it's gonna happen. Just saying it is a possibility. If you don't think it is, then you don't understand markets, because anything is possible. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows what's going on. No insiders, no connections, know where the price is going for sure. Nobody. Oh, Ethereum. Let's go over to Ethereum real quick. So Ethereum, we talked about this yesterday. I showed you the divergence back here where we had higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI, and then dump. And I drew this in yesterday, the lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action, expecting a dump. What did we get? A dump. We are showing some hidden bullish divergence here in the 4 hour, but the 4 hour does not close for another almost 3 hours. So this cannot be considered bullish yet. I do think there's probably more room to the downside. Will we get a relief rally? Possibly get one up to this 200 EMA around 22.7. We'll see what happens, but this is looking pretty bad, guys. Like I said, especially with the pre-markets, they are looking absolutely horrible. The Dow is now down 518 points, S&P down 61.75, NASDAQ down 200. Nothing pretty there, guys. It could get very, very ugly. Salahadin. Hey, Savvy. Salah here from Casablanca. What is your comment on the hidden bullish divergence in the daily long time frame? Look at it from February 22nd. Let's take a look. On the daily from February 22nd. If you look here, we have plenty of room for the downside for the daily. I just want you to look at that. But we will talk about February 22nd till now. Excuse me. February 22nd. Well, this doesn't count because we had a bunch of lows already after that. So that really doesn't matter, bud. What matters is your last low and your last high in the daily. So as of right now, there is no divergence in the RSI right here in our area we're in now, with plenty of room. As you can see, the RSI reset way up, and in the price action it did not, and it made more room for the downside, which I think it's going to take advantage of. Right on, Valerosa. 1,000 people in here and only 459 likes. Not even half of you can take a second out and hit the likes. Come on, guys. Let's get it to 1,000 likes at least. I know you can do it. So many crybabies in the chat. Get your emotions out of the market. Who's all crying? Thomas said, I love all the people getting mad about your charts and opinions. If you're looking for BS hopium, this isn't the place for you. That's true. We look at the charts for what's really going on. I'm not going to tell you I know things or know people, and I'm showing you what I see in the charts. I've been showing you this for a long time. My charts have not changed in forever. Like you guys know, I made this one on March 24th. Played out beautifully. This one too, we started this one right at wave 2 here. At May 21st, I drew these waves in. Almost hit that wave 3 on the dot. Then wave 4, pretty much on the dot. And looking for wave 5. This being wave A. There are 5 waves in A. And then we should have 3 waves in B if this plays out. And then 5 more waves down for C. If it plays out. Again, guys, nobody knows for sure. I'm giving you my ideas. So far, they've been working out beautifully. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Do not forget, we have a free Discord group down below. People in there have been doing awesome. It's totally free. Great community. Great group of people. Both bulls and bears in there, so you can get both sides, both views. Definitely check it out. Like I said, it's totally free. Links down below. Scroll down. You'll find it. Tornado warnings here. I'm sitting watching you. What's up, Georgia? Be safe. What are your targets for BTC dominance? I don't even watch BTC dominance, man. Kang-san, hi Savvy. Thank you always. You're the best. I was wondering, how would you validate or invalidate B-Wave after hitting the bottom? You mean once we bounce up? Right here. This green line, if we break this green trend line at any time and get support on it, then and only then will I believe that we could possibly see new all-time highs. But until this trend line is broken, this is what I see at ABC. B could be longer. It could be, go out longer. But either way, I think it ends in August, September, somewhere in there. We've talked about that multiple times. Thank you for the super chat, though, King. Dark Helmet, thank you for the super chat. I cannot tell what that is, but thank you. I appreciate it, Dark. Hit 1 if you're from the Discord, Himanshu said. Nice job, Savvy. As usual, the best channel for real content, cutting through the BS. Well, thank you. I appreciate your support and kind words. What do you think will happen to GBTC Grayscale unlocking the middle of July? I think it's all in the charts here already. Like I said, news don't matter. I don't care about that. Like every one of these dumps, we already had this in our chart. And they were blaming Elon for this dump, Elon for this dump, Elon for the pump. It's all in the charts, guys. All that stuff when you see guys saying, this happened because of this happened because of this is FUD, blah, blah, blah. It's all BS, man. It's all in the charts. What's up, TikTok videos? I need to try a TikTok. I've never tried making one. Maybe I'll try a TikTok sometime. Why is BTC crashing? Relax. Join the Discord. Watch all my previous videos. We've been watching for this forever. We called this whole thing. So Felipe, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for your effort from Brazil. Well, I appreciate your super chat, man. And honestly, guys, all I want to see out of this channel is I hope that people learn to, kind of do their own charting, make up your own mind. I do not make calls. This is not a signal group. My Discord is not a signal group. It's where we share ideas and help each other learn how to chart, how to see things in the market, and to understand markets better. That is all I hope that anybody gets out of this, is a better understanding of the markets without all the noise and news and BS crap going on, all the hype and all that stuff. No TikTok. Yes, Elon Musk, if he launches rockets, their BTC crashes. It doesn't matter. How do you calculate those L8 waves? Well, this we calculated, if you remember, all we did was, once we got this wave 2 in here, we were looking at it as a possibly an ABC, and then we would have had another leg up, but we had a certain point to cross that was at 41.7. Once we crossed that, we knew that it was wave 3, and we knew where it was be going, because if you put the trend, put the Fibonacci right here, the trend-based Fibonacci, and that got us that wave 3 to the point 1.618. And then the wave 5, if we start with wave 2, go down to wave 3, up to wave 4, then our wave 5 gives us these targets. That's how I got these targets here. The 0.5 fib at 26.5. We had the 30,100, which we dipped below, but I still believe, since we dipped below that we will come back down to these levels. Then we have 23.4 and 18.22 for a wave 5. But remember, it doesn't have to be a wave 5. We could get something like the market cheat sheet and just continue on down from here. So be aware of that. Be careful. Not saying it's going to happen, but it is definitely a possibility, guys. Bitcoin does not just go straight up or straight down. Remember that. Always manage your risk. And if you're new to trading, I always suggest starting out with a fake account. And then when you think you're ready, start out with a very small amount, maybe 10 bucks. I don't know what your final situation is, financial situation, but whatever it may be, some money that you wouldn't care to lose, start your account with that. If you can't grow that, then you're not going to be able to grow a shitload of money. So until you get confident and start trading and actually growing a small account, you're just going to lose your ass if you throw a lot of money in and try to grow a big account when you can't even grow any account. Yeah. Sarah Merritt says, I've got a lot of confluence at the 16-17K. Yeah, maybe, man. Will you sell when CCP? Will I sell what, Dark? I'm not holding anything. Likelihood of BTC bouncing to 35K before 29. It is a possibility. Let's see what the markets do, because I think Bitcoin's just going to follow the markets. But 35,000, I highly doubt. The highest I see is going again is probably this 35,350 range, which is that 0.5 fib that we cannot stay above to save our lives. So these are the areas I'm looking for next on the macro. This is the 0.618 and 0.65 fib, the golden pocket zone between 25.2 and 27.2. That's a very good possibility we get down to those levels. Ninja Killer, likelihood. Oh, that was you. Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. But if we look at from the breakout here, if we did come up, we could move this. You know, we could retrace up to, let's say the 200 EMA came in right here. So 34,000 maybe. If we did get, if the markets pulled up, we could get back up to this range for a retest of our breakout before continuing down. If we get a break back above this trend line and inside here, break above this top, then maybe Bitcoin has a chance to go up from here. But that's what we need to watch for confirmation. I do believe we are going to continue down from here, but that's my opinion. You need to have your own. Litecoin, still looking for our same targets around 85 bucks. If that breaks, around 50 bucks. Ethereum, still looking for 1,000 to 13,000. If those break, 470-ish, 500 range. And that is long term, guys. That's like towards the beginning of next year to get to those levels, unless this thing just really crashes hard. Feldum said, Savvy, please call Satoshi and tell him to publicly burn his BTC. Thank you. I'll try to give him a call. Where's all the lady traders? There's quite a few of them in here, Loretta. I know there's some in the Discord. Join our Discord group. Like I said, it's totally free. No charge, no crazy fees, none of that crap. There is over 1,000 people in here and only 678 likes. Guys, take a second out. Scroll below the video. I'll show you how to do it one more time. Let's get at least 1,000 likes, guys. If you don't see 1,000 likes, hit the like. It's right there under the video. Like I said, if you're on a mobile, exit the chat for a second. You'll see it pop up. Hit the like, and I appreciate it. All right, let's get back over here. So anyways, guys, as you guys know, hashtag nothing has changed in the big picture. What's up, Shushant? That's never does well this time of year. Lady Jane Smith. Yeah, she's part of the Discord. There you go. There's a lady for you. She's been around quite a while. How long have you been around, Lady Jane Smith? What's your position now? I'm in a short. I actually was following this down. You guys know I was short last night. I got stopped out here at 32.6 in profit. I re-entered. I've been laddering in shorts. My first position was 32.874 and 32.572. Right now, I'm currently up about 10% or something. Is it true that you're Batman? I'm not Batman, but that would be pretty damn cool if I was, right? Since 2017. Damn, long time. Smart money. I've said hi about 5 times, yet you never responded. Not going to like anymore. Seems like you only respond to people who give you super chats. That is incorrect, Smart Money. I'd like to see you sit here, try to look at the charts, try to keep track of your trades, and try to read all the damn comments. It can't happen. I can't read all the comments. Savvy, teach us how to predict, follow market technical like you do. I try every day. I show you how I'm coming up with what I come up with. You gotta put work in to learn. Marcus Jacobs said, not Batman and not George. Yes, I am not George. I hope you all aren't George either. You speak the truth out of all the YouTubers. Thanks, JB. Lady Jane Smith said she lurked for years. She's a lurker. Crypto Bear. BitBoy said he has a source that says we're going straight up in the week. Nobody has a source that knows what's going on because there is no source that knows exactly what's going on. There isn't. He may believe that person if whatever, but there is no person that knows where the hell it's going for sure and can give you numbers. It's not true. How do you do laddering? Well, I've explained it in the Discord. Join our Discord because a lot of these more technical, longer answer questions can be answered in there. When I'm in there, I'm not always in there, guys. I'm one person. I can't be everywhere all the time. I do have a life that I enjoy, and I enjoy going out doing things. So I can't always be everywhere, but I am around as much as I can, and I do try to help as much as I can. And there are a bunch of great people in that Discord. So I do suggest you check it out for sure. We have 780 likes. At least some people are nice enough to hit the likes. Why do you hope we're not George? I don't know, just because. I'm not even going to say nothing bad about nobody. Everybody has their opinions, man. That's how the world works, right? Chances that Grayscale unlocks dump price. I've already mentioned that in the beginning of the video. My source is savvy. He tells you how it is. I'm just another guy with another opinion, man. What strategy do you prefer while trading, RSI or EMA? Both. I mix them. If BitBoy knew how the hell he lost 10 million by 2 cents. Yeah, BitBoy doesn't claim he knows, but he does say he has, I don't know, somebody that knows. But if he believes that somebody is bullshitting him, because nobody knows. Period. I don't care what anyone says. Nobody knows, because nobody knows when a bigger wallet can dump and keep them down. Nobody knows when big money can buy. They might say one side is going to do this, but they have no idea what the other side is going to do. So nobody freaking knows, man. Ninja Killer 99. I follow Savvy because he's one of the only crypto YouTubers who does it for a living, doesn't have a course, doesn't flexes, Eastern Europeans, escort, and IG. Thanks, Ninja. I appreciate that. Savvy, we need separate brief technical video, which would be helpful to many in YouTube. Savvy, accept your kind request from your subscriber. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some little live tutorials at some point. Like I said, guys, I do this all for free. I take my time out to do this, and I have a life, so I can't be doing this stuff all the time. I do give you at least one stream a day. I try to do 2. I hang out in the Discord when I can. I tweet stuff when I see it. So if you don't already, follow me on Twitter. It's at CryptoSavvy1. Other channels are good for news. Yeah. I mean, if you want to hear about the news, but you don't trade or buy or sell because of the news, I'm telling you, don't do it. By the time you hear the news, it's already played in the charts. Dow is opening 400 down. Let's check it out. Let's check out DXY. DXY is still bouncing around that 8 EMA. DXY is still bullish here, guys. I don't care what anybody says. We obviously are getting a little retracement. Dow Jones is not looking too hot. Let's look at the RSI. This is on the daily. We have to see where the daily closes, but let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour isn't looking very pretty. But what I do see here in the 4-hour is that it looks like we had a head and shoulders here. We could come all the way back up, retest the shoulder, and come back down. So we could come up. We got a huge gap here to fill now. Let me stretch it out so you can see it. Dow is pretty good for filling gaps. Like you see, we had one here. It came back down, filled it before going up. So we have this gap here. Eventually, we'll probably come back up, fill it before continuing down on the Dow also. Sarah Bayside, thank you for the super chat. If Savvy was George, you'd all be 60% red on alts. DXY dumps, BTC dumps. It's not always exact, guys. The correlation's not always exact. You got to understand that. You got to look at all markets as a whole and see what's going on. That's what you got to do. But you can see the Dow is getting a little pump. Like I said, it may fill this gap. It could even do that today. Watch for, on the 4-hour RSI, a retest of this within the next, probably by the end of the day. If not, maybe tomorrow. But I do think this will be resistance, and it'll just come right back down. My opinion doesn't have to be yours. But all in all, stuff's looking still pretty damn bearish, guys. No one can predict. Also, no one knows how Bitcoin is coupled to any other indices, currencies, and markets. That's true, Marcus. But you can look and get a good idea of what's going on. Yeah, like I said, I pointed out this divergence here earlier in the show. Right here, that was hidden bearish divergence. Higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. We knew we were going to get at least a pullback here, which we are getting now. Just things like that, simple things, man, can help so much to understanding markets. If you want to learn to understand markets, you got to put in the effort and the time to learn. And if you guys are interested in trading, I do have links down below, and I do have tutorials on my YouTube page if you go to my YouTube homepage. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I do have an electrician in here right now, and I want to go out and see how it's going and see if everything's going all right. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will try to get your second stream today. No guarantees. It is raining today, so I probably won't get out on the boat. So it's a likely chance I'll be doing a live stream between 12 and 2 o'clock. I just wanted to say thank you for saving me from being a moon boy and just looking at the charts without bias at either side. Jordan Strauss, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support and the super chat, man. Good looking out. But anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Be safe, trade safe, and I will see you in the next video, maybe later.